Reverend Ordo, good old Reverend Ordo, and this is the anonymous Mando'Ade Network. I was planning to take a break for the rest of the week, but easier said than done, huh? I was planning to take a break for the rest of the week. Habits die hard, right? Habits do die hard. Easier easier said than done, huh? Just really, just kind of want to come out here. Me and my waffles, I like eating waffles in the morning, Not all the time, because, there's others in the house, My mom, by the way. There's a lot of things that, we all gotta realize, right? It's some things that we all gotta realize, one way or another, that we're all human beings on this planet. God's green earth. Right? So, hello, coffee, my friend. It's good to see you again. But, I really want to talk about the important thing about being a human being, right? And I come to understand, that we're not perfect. We have our flaws. We have our falters, and we learn from it. We all learn from it, but some don't learn from it. Others do. Over here, you got some that don't want to take accountability for their actions, right? Because they will go on and blame their problems on everybody else. All right. So you come to realize that, for example, men and women, right? Men and women, right? There was a video I came across, and he was holding up a handheld gaming console, right? Well, handheld device, And he made a good point that not every guy these days, they do not want to date. They do not want to marry. The reason men play video games is this. One reason why. Not every man feels appreciated. They don't feel appreciated. Why? Because there are women out there that would talk down disrespectfully. They'll find any little thing make it out to be this big thing, you know. And when he's working hard, to that woman, it's a turn off. Turn off. You know. And he said, God said, when men play video games, they are appreciated where they're at. But here, men don't feel appreciated. You know. You can be married for 10, 15 years. You work hard, you bust your ass, you provide for your family. And it's like the woman he's with, she starts to change. She starts to change. And she starts to go out with her friends more, and ignores him. Wears stuff that she never, thought never she would ever wear, that kind of thing. I've already said this. If you fuck up, you will reap what you sow. Reap what you sow. There are 50% of men and 50% of women that will fuck up a marriage and a relationship. While the other 50 of both men and women just don't like the games, don't like the bullshit, And when a man cheats, see, one part, men cheat for one reason. Don't feel appreciated. Called names. Called being told to shut up. Told he's stupid all the time. 50% of women told the same thing. It's wrong. Now, this half here of men and women here, they will cheat. They will feel ignored, but they're not being ignored. Just that they have found a different flavored variety here. It's like Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. They went and chose their 31 flavors here, And like, for example, if a guy sees this woman, she is with another guy. Now, a woman has many friends. Out of those friends, there's that one friend who sees the flaw in the whole entire flock of cackling hens, who feels sympathy for the husband, for the man. She sees And here's the woman in that cackling, the group of the flock of cackling hens. How she bashes the guy. He's working hard, paying the bills, all that shit, you know. Comes home, he's tired. She starts to fall out of love, but pretends, which is like fucking wrong. So the one friend and a flock of cackling hens start to feel sympathy, empathy, start to feel for the guy. While the man's wife over here with her friends decides, hey, let's have some fun. The woman will go find another guy, fuck his brains out, not realize, man, at home, he's tired. He's tired. He's drained for the day, man. While the guy, 50% of the guys don't give a shit. They are willing to give in temptation, though. They're willing to do that because, because there are two sides to both men and women. Two sides. Not one side. There's two sides to both. It's 50-50, right? It's 50-50. Men and women over here, men and women over here. Over here are the ones that cheat, fuck around, not give a fuck, and willing to ruin a relationship or marriage because in their little minds, they don't feel happy. They don't feel happy. Why? But over here, you got people that, you have men and women over here who works, pays the bills, take care of shit, while this side is fucking around, fucking their life away, knowing that this over here, 50% of men, 50% of men and women over here. Okay, again, 50. 50% of men and women over here tired. Don't feel appreciated. You feel like, but they feel like change. Like the energy has gone really haywire. Energy's kind of turned like a bad storm brewing. Went from calm to a crazy storm brewing. Over here, the men and women over here who are married to ones over here, they're fucking around, not give a shit, because themselves, they say, oh, I'm being ignored, I don't feel, while their spouse over here are working, paying the bills and shit, and they're tired. They are fucking tired, man. Over here, they're fucking around. Now, here's the thing. Here's a big kick in the nuts for both in here. Okay, look. They will fall for somebody. Okay. Down the line, it gets bigger and bigger and bolder. But where they end up in a relationship, hiding from their husbands, their wives, boyfriend, girlfriend, and again, there's always that one friend among the flock of cackling dumbasses who sees and gets really irritated. Really fucking irritated, and all of a sudden they're seen. Over here, the cheaters, the idiots over here, they're found out. They tried to pretend it was nothing, but the men and women over here who are married and have husbands and wives over here, boyfriend and girlfriend over here, they're only a friend. Friend my ass, right? Friend my ass. But all of a sudden it gets really bad where a breakup happens. A divorce papers are served, right? And ones over here who are the ones who are working, paying the bills, the mortgage, the rent, you need the whole shebang here. They're tired of it. They are fucking tired of it, right? Tired of it. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You hear about, the bro code, right? The bro code. There is no fucking bro code, man. Right? They'll saying bros before hoes. No. That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit, dude. The bro code is bullshit. No. The bro code is bullshit, right? The sister code is bullshit too. So it's all bullshit because the thing is, it's broken all the damn time, man. Right? You know, you hear about man and his woman divorced, all of a sudden one of the friends date the wife and marry the wife, you know, like, and not thinking, what the fuck? Or the woman finds out that one of her friends is dating her ex, married her ex, and whatnot. Like, hey, you left them. You left them behind while doing your stupid shit. You ignored your spouse. You ignored your girlfriend. You ignored your boyfriend. You left them in the dust, left them in the past while you went on, right, to do your shit. There's this woman in her early 50s, pretty gal. I mean, like, not bad look for a woman in her 50s, you know. But here's what pissed me off. She let people in her ear. She was married to her husband for 30 years. They got 3 kids. She says he's a good father, good husband, but all of a sudden, she wasn't happy. Why? Because she let people in her fucking ear telling her, oh, you ain't happy. Your man ain't treating you right. She said, he's a good father, a good husband, but I wasn't happy. It's a crock of shit. You were happy until you let some fucking feminist cunts whisper in your ear, you ain't happy. Leave him. This is the problem. This is the fucking problem. Now, here's the thing. That one friend falls for the husband or boyfriend, right? Start dating and whatnot. For example, they're engaged. All of a sudden, the woman over here who started cheating on her husband or boyfriend now, she's single now, dating this guy she's with, she's fucking outside here. She learns that her friend is engaged, right? Check this out. She tries to figure out who is she, like, who's her new guy. So after a while, the one friend said, it's so and so. Now, to the woman over here who was with the guy or murdered the guy, feels like that's betrayal. That's betrayal. Most not. You left your man, you left your husband, you left your boyfriend behind. You ignored him. You're over here boinking another guy. You're stuck with him while that one friend who saw through your bullshit starts to feel empathy, sympathy for the man, right? Gets irritated over her friend. Do I see it as a betrayal? No. Why? Men and women, if one of your friends start dating your ex better half, and you get mad, hey, you fucked up and went somewhere else. You went astray over here. While over here, you had a steady home life, things were getting done, bills were getting paid, everything was good. But what's the problem? I wasn't happy. Go fuck yourself, man. Yeah, you were. Just that you let somebody in your ear, and or you decide to stray away because you feel like you need some space, right? Fuck that shit. Good luck. But also, men do it too. Men are also dumbasses too. So I'm leaving nothing. I'm overturning everything here. Human beings, we all have our faults. We all have our failures. We're not perfect. Okay, we're not perfect, right? We try to live our lives best way we can. Okay, that's fact here. But sometimes you see people doing stupid shit out of curiosity, out of whatever it is, because curiosity killed the cat. So don't say it, right? No, seriously. We all have to have that, logic thinking here. But Sam, if you're a guy and you see your ex-girlfriend or your wife, whatever, dating one of your friends or somebody else, you can't get mad at her. You fucking left. 50% of men and women over here are stupid. 50% of men and women over here, they just want to live a life with no bullshit, No bullshit. Yo. I want to finish it over here where it's nice and cool. Me and my waffles, my coffee. The thing is, you gotta understand that we're not perfect here. We're not. We have our sins, we have our faults. We have all that shit. And you gotta understand too. Yeah, we have our faults. I'm not perfect, We have to understand, someone's gonna fuck up along down the line, one time or another, and may not learn from it. We all gotta learn from our mistakes, but when too many are made, there's nothing. It's all horseshit. And it's all horseshit. It is. It's all horseshit. want to do a example here on my part. I've been married to my son's mom since 1998 and been separated for 20 years. For 20 years. And things started to fizzle right around 2004, early, about, I'll say mid 04, late 04, early 05. She started to go out with her friend more and more. And I was left the past. I was left behind. While she went on, did her own thing. And I was a house husband. Yeah, I was a house husband. Mop floors, vacuum, dishes, the whole thing, you know. Mowed lawns, mowed the back front yard, did all that shit. And then around mid to late 04, things started to really go downhill. And then about early February of 05, that's when it all just came from one down. And she left and took my son. I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken. For my son. While I'm at home, same routine. Get up, my house, the laundry, dishes, the whole thing, the whole. Mop the floors, vacuum, the whole shebang. I did that. Living alone. For the first time in my life, I'm living alone was like fucking freedom, though. You know, like, oh, yeah, freedom, though. But a part of me was empty. You know, was empty. So I met. I was at my parents' house here. Visiting, and it was my sister, my brother-in-law, and his ex-wife. At the time they were still married at the time, so we met and we started talking, and I was very fond of her. Like our conversation was like, whoa. I started to feel something. I started to feel that positive energy coming back. You know, that the positive energy coming out. Like, so I started to feel this aura energy. This, and I started to feel better. Started to feel relaxed, but I didn't show it. We were talking every day. We're talking every day. Talking every day. And I started to develop feelings for her. And I didn't say nothing. Kept things quiet, kept things to myself, started to feel that good feeling again. But throughout '05, there's a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit that I did not want. I didn't meet my brother-in-law's ex-wife until December of '05. No, later on in '05. I was happy living by myself. I was like, man, I'm loving this, because even though I miss my son, my son is my world, man. You know, he's my world. You know, I started to really put more time with my son as much as possible, because, you know, my son needs things. You know, he needs clothes for school, he needs shoes, he needs clothes, he needs, you know. And I went and got him clothes for the house where I was living. I also got him clothes for school and whatnot. You know, I had split shoes, clothes, undershorts, and whatnot for him. So he'll have some at his house where he was living with his mom, than where I had at my other house, you know. But I would give her about $100 a month for him, but she uses it on herself. That's what I said. You know what? That's enough. I'm done. You know, because my son was not getting anything. I'm sitting there like, you know, this is bullshit. This is bullshit, you know. I said to her, I'm done. I'm not going to give you not one dime. And she tried to threaten me. I said, go ahead, do it. Threaten. Go ahead, do it, you know. I got to do what I got to do for my son. You're no longer important to me no more. We're done. My son comes first, you know. And I'm sitting there like, man, my son comes first, man. You know, like shit. Always have, always will. You know. He's working now, and I went to Richmond, up north by the Bay Area, and got a call from my sister. She goes, pack your stuff up. We're going to come and get you for the week. And for a few days, you know. They picked me up, and there was my sister and a woman that became my girlfriend. My brother-in-law's soon to be ex-wife. And stuff, so my sister was in the back seat, sitting behind at the time, my girlfriend at the time. Well, getting close. And I'm holding hands, I'm doing a little flirting and whatnot, just, you know, kind of, you know, and it was a nice drive. that's 2 weeks, or the 2 weeks, or a week that where I got start to, we became intimate. And I was like, man, the storm became the calm, like that. The storm became the calm again. That calm was good. I felt that calm, and it was that I really felt calm again. Felt that my body wasn't so much jumpy, you know. It was just really calm. It was the calm after the storm kind of thing, and it was just calm. And started to really fall for it. And we got intimate numerous times, but it wasn't so much about the intimacy. It was about the calm after the storm. And she became my calm. I became more at ease, you know, like more at ease, you know. My mind became sane again, more aloof, more zen, you know. Felt good. It felt good, you know. It wasn't until that my sister and her husband and his ex, well, at the time they're engaged, but they were married yet. It was my sister, my brother-in-law, and his ex-wife before they're divorced. Moved down back to Central Valley. And started seeing her more. And I started to feel that calm again. Started feeling that, and talking to her, seeing her, like really made me feel at ease, because I feel like that storm no more. It was kind of. And we started planning things like, you know, marriage and kids and whatnot. Like, you know, it's like, to me, that was a peaceful feeling. You know, I just felt that she was planning to move back to South Dakota. I was planning to as well, but if I moved to South Dakota, a part of me would be empty again. And I'm referring to my son. And I would feel that emptiness again. And I couldn't do it, because I see my son's face, I see me as a kid. See my son's face like seeing me as a kid again. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I felt bad, you know, I did. I felt really bad. And, but we were here one night, it was just the four of us. My sister, her husband, my girlfriend, and I at the time. We were here for the night visiting my mom because at the time my dad was at the time my father was working out of town for the week, and we wanted to visit my mom for the night. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my son's mom comes over, like out of nowhere, you know. And at the time, she was dating somebody else. After she left me, she started dating this one guy. I'm like, how did you know we were here? How did you know? I'm thinking like, fuck, man. It was like the calm and the storm was colliding at the time. It was like storm and the calm was colliding, and I started to feel that, you know. So after she left, I went outside. Not outside, but it wasn't until she called and says she wanted me to hold her. I said, I got nothing to hide. I want you to hold me. I'm thinking like, no. Ask the guy you're with to hold you. Ask the guy you're with to hold you. I want nothing to do with it at the time. I want somebody else, you know. You know, and I was like, you know what? I went outside. I was like, man, the calm fucked me up. No, storm fucked me up mentally. And my girlfriend at the time came out, put arms around me. I felt the calm again. I felt the calm again soothing over me, you know. So over here you got, you know, 50% of men and women over here who see their ex with somebody else and they get pissed off. The guy gets pissed off, but the woman is like, freaking the fuck out, you know, like, don't know what to fucking do or say because she fucking left. While her no longer man is with somebody else who's his calm, but she's the storm. You know, the thing is, we all gotta just move on. I know, easier said than done. I get that, you know. But thing is, if you're cheating on your spouse, if you're cheating on your boyfriend, girlfriend, because whatever is in your mind that's accumulating, that's going to make you look bad and make your life completely fucked up. Because you did it yourself because you chose to leave. Because now, ladies, so yeah, I know men are assholes too. I get that. But ladies, if you married your guy for say between 10 to 30 years, good marriage, good relationship, good father, everything else, the guy you're with is good dad, good husband, whatever you call it. Damn it. Then all of a sudden, if you start feeling unhappy, if because you let feminist mouth, feminist vultures in your ear telling you a bunch of shit, getting you to leave a good, getting you to leave a good guy. Okay. Also, you got dumbass guys too. Telling the guy, oh, shit on you. Telling you a bunch of shit too, guys. That your woman is seeing with somebody else, getting you to do dumb shit, knowing that you have good par with your wife or girlfriend, but it lingers in the back of your mind, man. It lingers and lingers and lingers. Like, you start to question yourself with your spouse. And that's the same thing in the gay community, too. It happens, too. But the most... Now, I've never ever heard this until later on, that domestic violence among lesbians is heavy. Whoa. Wow. And this is recently, I'm hearing this. I'm like, man. I'm just sick of my head, man. Like, fuck, man. Is it the same with a gay relationship between two guys? Is it that way too? Yeah. But it's very rarely heard about. I mean, you know, I just think it's really, now you got to really think about, it's not so much about the relationship thing, it's about life in general. Life in general, man. We all have to open our eyes, our ears, our minds to realize, hey, the world is really fucked, man. The world's fucked on God's green earth of people who are not responsible for their own actions. They want to go on and blame somebody else. Whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is, if they want to blame somebody else. Right? Because they do not want to be held accountable. Look, if I fuck up bad, look, if I fuck up bad, I'm going to admit my fault. I'm not going to blame somebody else. I'm going to hold myself accountable for my actions. We're not perfect. All we do is try to live our lives one day at a time. One day at a time. It's not easy, man. Not easy. Because along the way, there will be hell and high waters for anybody. was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. Well, last night. And man in this program created by Robert Dunn. Instead of coming to a common sense and to realize that, I'm a guy. I know. I think that too. About wanting to get laid, but the thing is, I have a hard time trusting people. It's trust. Trust. But do I think about it? Yeah. Do I want to do it? No. Why? Because the thing is, it's not that important. Some people are like, yeah, it is, it's important. No, it's not. Sex, maybe, and look, sex is fun. Oh man, it is nastier than the ride at Disneyland, man, but it's fun. But the thing is, mentally, that's the last thing. That's not the main thing. No, that's the last thing. Sex is basically a stress reliever, a physical stress reliever, man. That's all it is, But the thing is, it's spending time sitting there next to your better half, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, husband, wife. Lesbians have their issues too, so does gay people, And the thing is, sex is not the main thing. One thing, that's the last thing. Sex is a physical stress reliever, okay? If you have that tension in your sex is a physical stress reliever that could you just really, but at the end of the day or end of the night, you feel zen. Stress gone. Hello sleep. Hello pillow. I know. But the best thing is spending time just being around the person you're with is more important. Even sitting down on the porch in your chair, drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and just on a nice cool day, morning or evening, just talking, just holding your love, your love in your arms, and just rock, and then just really enjoy the time. Really enjoy the time with the person you love. That's what I miss. But I have trust issues with other people. But I have friends that I trust. And, but when it comes to finding someone as in a relationship type, that's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Go. But the thing is, one problem that 50% of men and women, both sides, 50% of men and women over here and over here. Over here, they don't think. They don't think. Over here, critical thinker, logical thinking. Over here, they need to do a lot of it. They need to do a lot of it. No. Yeah. They need to do a lot of it. So the men in this program, yeah, they want that thing, but you know, that should be the last thing on their minds. The last thing. Number one thing, surviving day by day. If you feel an itch to scratch it, hey, do it manually. That's how far I'm gonna go. But the thing is, you gotta understand, guys, you have women in the same program that's not the thing in it right now. The thing is surviving. Surviving. Okay? Surviving. Day by day. They don't want the bullshit. They do not want the bullshit. But you're giving them bullshit. You know. They do not want the bullshit. Women in this program, just like you guys, are trafficked. But the women who are good women, they want a guy that do not give them bullshit. A nice guy is what they want. A good guy. They don't want a guy who thinks about sex 24/7. They want a good guy who's the total opposite. Respectful. Thinking. No bullshit. Bad women, bad females, they want the bullshit. They want the bullshit. They love the bullshit. So how about the bad men and bad women? Go deal with the bullshit over here. And leave the good men and women over here alone. Why? They don't want the bullshit. You're the bullshit that they don't want. They don't want the drama. They don't want the bullshit. Keep it over here. Well, the good men and women of the program that was created by a dumb shit named Duncan, they want to be left alone in peace. They don't want your bullshit. Leave them alone. They don't want the smearing. That's done. It's over with. Oh, I know. Yeah, easier said than done, man. I get that. So, easier said than done. The good men and women of this program, they don't want the bullshit. The men and women over here that are the drama, the damage, the storm, hell and high water over here, like you know who, which I'm not going to mention any names, they keep the bullshit over here. Keep the bullshit over here. Over here, this is the calm. Over here, the fucking storm. I would rather deal with the calm. Quiet, peaceful, civility. Over here, bullshit. Okay? But the thing is, don't matter what you do in life, man. You could be on the road, running errands, or seeing a doctor, or dentist, or shopping or whatnot. And you're going, and you're doing the speed limit. You got your seatbelt on, cars running well, headlights, taillights are working. Everything's good. Then got some dumb shit over here coming in anyway, trying to wedge themselves in there, trying to cause an accident, and turn around and blames you. Hello, dash cam asshole. Got dash cam. Dash cam asshole. It's their fault, but again, they want to blame somebody else for their shit. Well, dash cam, motherfucker. Dash cam. Or like you go shopping and you get the last jar of peanut butter, right? Last jar of peanut butter. And a shopper gets pissed like, hey, I was gonna get that. Too fucking late. Too fucking bad. I got it. Karen? You know? They get mad. Oh well. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else to get it, you know. There's other stores, you know. It's like you're in the shopping mall, right? And someone comes up and your way. Excuse me, can you move, please? You're blocking the aisle. And you're near, and you're like close to cereal area. Cereal. There's plenty of room for them to go through. Like, excuse me. There's plenty of room, asshole. Just go right through. Karen, go right through. Karen, there's plenty of room for you, Karen. Go fuck yourself, Karen. You know? Fuck you, Karen. And your short card you weren't in on. Fuck you and your candied yams. Cunt. You know? People are fucking nuts. We got some dumbass motherfuckers in this world. We got some dumbass motherfuckers in this country. Yeah. We got a bunch of dumbass I'm serious. We have some dumbass motherfuckers in this world and in this country so self-entitled and fucking dumb. Literally fucking dumb. You know. And I do want a good woman. I just don't want the drama. I just don't want the bullshit. You know. I don't need the bullshit here, you know. But also to earn the trust. Trust is still the word. Trust and respect. Right? No. One thing that does piss me off is that there are women out there saying all men hurt women. All men. I find that bullshit. I find that bullshit. Tell you why. Most men get screwed over in the court system. They get fucked over in the family court. They get fucked over in the system. Because there are good women out there that don't play this game. That don't do this bullshit. Okay? There are women that are dumbasses and dumb broads that would play this system out of spite. Like, get someone to lie on her behalf and accuse them of alleged of get a friend to lie and say, oh, he did this, I seen it, and even though there's no evidence, that would be hearsay. It would be hearsay. Because it's just that it's really sick. You know, I know, guys are assholes too, but the thing is, you know, I'm old school. Okay, I'm old school. And the thing is, not every guy is like that. And those hairs. Not every guy is like that. Kind of guys that would do that are male chauvinists. Just complete control freaks, you know. I know, women are like it too. Some, not all, some. And now these days, women are trying to become masculine, like men. There's very few. Not all, few. And there are some women out there that are advocating for men. Yeah. There are women out there that are advocating for men. And I didn't see that till over a decade ago, during Trump's first run. You know, this lady, she was at this college speaking. And there was this college chick in the room just trying to blow smoke up her own ass. And the lady that was one of the guest speakers said that if a 10-year-old girl hit the 12-year-old boy and gets away with it, as the boy retaliates, he gets in trouble. So the girl gets away with it, the boy does nothing, he's automatically in trouble for what? For what? The girl gets away with stopping the boy, but the boy can't do nothing. But if he does, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. You know, I hate dumbass guys who beat on women. I hate that shit. You know, I hate that shit. No. I think it's really fucked up because, you know, not every guy's a bad guy. Not every woman's a bad woman. It's just that 50% of men and women on this side makes men and women look bad. The ones that do the cheating, basically just being dumbasses, you know. The physical shit, the emotional shit, the mental shit, you know, all that crap, you know, makes men and women look bad. You know. And it don't matter how much they go through counseling or therapy, it will not stop. It will not stop at all, you know, because habits die hard. Habits don't go away. You know. It's just that reality is like a sledgehammer. It will hit you hard, man. It is the hit will be painful. Karma is like the rocket Gibraltar dropping on your ass. It will fucking hurt. Here and here. It will fuck you up. Karma will fuck you up, dude. Karma will fuck you up. I will give you her number, man. Karma is a bitch and she will fuck you up, dude. Oh, man. Karma is a bitch and she will fuck you up, dude. Yeah. Calm as a little bitch and she'll fuck you up, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Straight up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Reverend Ordo, and this has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I mean happy and wise. I love you guys. Please share this video, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Godspeed.